All right, lads. I'll give you Blackbeard's honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain promise you a life of prizes, plunder, and adventure? Aye. For amongst all the gentlemen of fortune sailing these West Indies, he ranks amongst the most clever. There was a time when I thought myself the deadliest scourge of these seas. But this man is a fearsome dog that feeds off trouble and turmoil. I seen him clear the deck of a Spanish galleon like it were nothing. Fighting like a devil, dressed as a man. And he's a canny one. Knows his way round every crag and crevice of these islands. So if it's fortune and adventure you seek, then Captain Edward Kenway's your man. Only, don't meddle in his private affairs. For there's more mystery to that man than even I dare ask.
Well, hey there all you handsome bastards and classy ladies. I just want to welcome you all to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. I do believe this is the first game on my channel to actually feature pirates. I actually don't think pirates were even at all involved in any other series I've ever done. I think Jack and Daxter was probably the closest that I've come to. By the way, if you're wondering what happened to Jack and Daxter, I will give you closure on that a little bit later. First of all, I just want you to sit back, relax, throw your feet up and enjoy. I'm hoping you're going to enjoy this series. Assassin's Creed 3 was a series that was, well, it was very much a missed opportunity on my end, and that is something I regret. Because looking back over it, each video got a couple of thousand views, so that really was a missed opportunity. So I'm hoping to see Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag do just as well. It's got pirates and assassins. It's got parassassins? Assassinates? I don't know, I'll come up with some name for them. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the storyline. It's gotten great reviews, and the Assassin's Creed games in general just have a habit of being great. Anyway, enough of the rambling. I just wanted to do a brief introduction. I'm going to get this game underway, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.
See her! Land the cannons!
Oh, there he is. Alright, so we're not playing as the assassin. Alright, so they're not really racing anytime and throwing us into the thick of it, are they? Okay, we're under attack. I never even got to the naval bits in Assassin's Creed 3, so this could go either way, people. It could be very touch and go.
Take the bloody wheel!
Alright, firing cannons. To fire with your cannons, hold L1 and move R to aim. Press R1 to shoot. Alright, seems user-friendly enough anyway. So we aim, and we shoot. Alright, that's one down at least. Oh, well. There we go. Alright, very user-friendly. I1 to aim and press R1 to shoot. Alright, I think we're getting the hang of this bit now. Sink the enemy ships. I don't know if I can actually steer the ship itself. It seems like Edward's just kind of doing that automatically, so I guess for now. There we go. Oh, ruin the sails. That ship's not going anywhere. Another one coming. Ah, it's the British. I was wondering if we were being attacked by pirates or if we were pirates being attacked by the good guys. Although, maybe these guys aren't necessarily the good guys, you know? Maybe it's like Pirates of the Caribbean and that the pirates are really the good guys. Alright. So we gotta scuttle the seafaring vessel. Oh! Zeus just went ahead and did that for us, didn't it? Alright. I think it just got struck by lightning, did it? Is it still going? Alright. I'm pretty sure that was an assassin on the... Oh man, it's getting as good. Pretty sure that was an assassin on the ship though, wasn't it? Oh, it's using the waves as cover, is it? Clever girl. Clever, clever girl. Well, this is already more eventful than the opera scene of Assassin's Creed 3. Go.
The magazine!
It's going out!
Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Is it just me, or does Edward Kenway kind of look like Heath Ledger?
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Alright, reach the shore. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit. I don't know if that's our ship or the enemy ship. Either way, that is nicely scuttled. You know, before I started recording this video, I probably should have looked up my nautical terms. I don't have a clue. All I know is how to talk with a semi-adequate pirate accent. And that is literally it. That's as competent as I get when it comes to naval slang, or definitely pirate slang. Alright, so it looks like Kenway might have been the sole survivor of that whole little altercation. There was just a bit of an exchange of words there. It probably just got out of hand. It just escalated quickly.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
I've got just one quick question. Is it just me, or are there a lot of random words in the subtitles?
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start.
A lot of random words in the subtitles that are being given a capital letter for absolutely no obvious reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bit of a grammar Nazi that way, but
It's 100
that's
leagues
getting
or
to me.
more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Alright, looks like our guy Edward Kenway is already a bit of an assassin. He's got all the skills anyway. And he's got 2 swords in his hip, so I'm guessing he's a dual wielder. Alright. It's like Ubisoft had just stopped explaining how people can do their assassin-y things, and they've just gone with the whole like, yeah, they can do it. Let's not bother with things like backstory, unimportant details. Oh, ran up that the wrong way. My apologies. I knew this was the way I had to go. Here's a fun note about assassins. They managed to put the word ass into their job title twice, and yet no one takes the piss out of them over it. That is a definition of badass, people. Bad assassin. Nah. I figured because the word assassin had the word ass in it that I could try and work that into badass a bit more cleverly, but I can't. I'm not as witty as I like to think I am. Alright. Going by that little blip there on my map, this tells me that this is some sort of a vantage point. So I should be able to synchronize. Here we go. Gotta admit, I know we're shipwrecked and marooned on some godforsaken island. But god, that's a nice view. It's a hell of a lot better than the island in Lost. Probably doesn't have a smoke monster either. I just love how there is always, without fail.
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Without fail, there's always some sort of a thing to break your fall. The map is telling me that there's something down here for me. It's also telling me that there's something up here for me. Oh, hello. What are you? A fragment. We will work out what that does later on. Actually, just give me a moment now. I want to take a look at my mini-map. I know we're in the middle of something and we're chasing that pirate. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things here that I want to kind of track down and get. A jaguar. Ugh. I'd rather not come across a jaguar if I'm being honest with you. I just want to get to the treasure chest. Because I did watch a bit of the Radbrad's video on this. I didn't watch too much because I didn't want to spoil the storyline or anything for myself, but I watched a bit of part 1. And I noticed that he didn't do any exploration whatsoever on this little island bit. He kind of just ran straight through whatever needed to be done for the storyline. Now I know a bit of that is because, you know, obviously we live commentator type people, we walk through folk. We don't want to bore you guys watching this with oh, there we go, unnecessary details or anything like that, but I want this walkthrough to be kind of as complete as I can possibly get it to be, you know? So I'm going to try and do as many of these little collectible things as I can. Ooh, message in a bottle. Can't get more piratey than a message in a bottle. Not even going to read it. First he has to learn how to read. The observatory. For several days I stayed with my captor Balaam, asking him all manner of questions, and he asking the same of me, and all the while I wondered what fate he intended for me. At last on the 7th day I revealed what lay heavy on my heart. "What do you want of me, sir, that you keep me prisoner so?" At this Balaam laughed and answered, "You are no prisoner, sage. You may take your leave at any point. Only tell us where you wish to be dropped, and it will be in our power. We shall transport you thence." I'm going to stop with the voices now. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. The answer surprised then angered me. Why is answer with a capital A? I don't... you know what? Fuck it. We'll table that for now. We'll get back to it. Why then did you spirit me away in such a diabolical method? Kidnapped, no less. And, said he in answer, your master hosted a Templar, and may now be one himself. Such men are not to be trusted with a prize so valuable as you. Steer clear of them, for they seek the knowledge that hides in your mind, your dreams, your memories, the location of a place once dear to you, the observatory. The word rang in my ears, for I had heard it before. Another memory of a time long ago. This guy can't spell for shit. And what do you desire me, sir? I asked him. Would you steal the secrets buried within me too? Balaam smiled. I would not shun them, but to share them is a point for you to decide. Your secrets are your own, and yours alone to lend. Took a lot of button clicks to get out of that menu. So yeah, because I do understand that when it comes to these videos, not everyone who watches these, you know, I know some people watch these because they don't get to play the games themselves, but they still want to see the storyline pan out and everything. So I try to be as considerate as I can possibly be when I'm recording these videos, and include as much as the side things as I can, because I know a lot of other commentators, the Radbrad in particular, I notice he's murder for this, is that they skip all of the side stuff and the extras and the exploration in favor of just focusing solely on the actual main storyline itself. A dead skinnable animal. Beautiful. So someone did the killing for me, so all I have to do is go there and skin it. That's good because killing animals weighs heavily on my conscience. So yeah, I'm going to get in as much as that as I can, because I know that there are these, you can get like little crudely drawn maps that will direct you to, there we go, there's our poor guy. Aw, poor little boar. I bet he died of loneliness on this awful, awful island. So I got bone and wild pig hide. But you can get these like little treasure maps that will guide you to hidden treasure. Now, from what I hear from some people that I know who played this game, finding those particular treasure chests can be an absolute nightmare. So I'll definitely be including all of those. Well, you know, all of the ones that I can find myself anyway. I'll include those. There are also the legendary ships, which are apparently there are 4 ships in every corner of the map that are meant to be an absolute thunderfuck to actually take on head to head. So I'm going to try to go toe to toe with them. Whether I succeed or not is irrelevant. I'm still going to upload them once I get to them. Because at the very least it should be entertaining to see me get the absolute ever-loving shit beat out of me by legendary ships. So yeah, basically, in other words, I'm just going to include as much in this as I can.
We could work together on this.
It's clearly not a team player. Now, I know we're kind of in the middle of important business, and that assassin is probably quite nimble and well on his way to getting very, very far away, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I get preoccupied easily. I'd much rather just root around the island and open up chests than chase him down right now. Now, I understand that that might not be the most exciting for some of you. There are people who watch these videos who are just all about the action, and they get bored easily. So, I do apologize if this gets boring. I would recommend fast forwarding if you like. Now, what else? Closure on Jack and Daxter and that series and what happened to it and where it's gone. I haven't just stopped. Oh, nice. Yeah, leave a big old steaming pile of bird shit there for me to walk through. Thank you. I haven't given up on Jack and Daxter. In fact, what actually happened was a guy I work with, I gave him a loan of it for a bit under the foolish, naive impression that he was going to give it back to me sometime soon. And, and then he buggered off. He left the job. And he just vanished off the map and he took my game with him. That little rat bastard. So yeah, I'm afraid that I did something silly. Can I fast travel? Fast travel unavailable. Oh, balls. I want to get that chest. So I'm afraid he's disappeared along with my copy of Jack and Daxter. So I don't physically have the game to play anymore. As well as that, because my PlayStation 3 broke some time ago, I'm sure some of you will remember, I'm not even up to speed. I knew that would probably hurt. I'm not actually up to speed with it either. So if I ever do track down a copy of it again, there's got to be a safe way to get down there. There we go. If I ever do track down a copy, I still have to play catch up and everything before I can start uploading again. So I do apologize. I know it was a great series. I love doing it. And stupid move! Woo! He didn't do that dive animation, so I was certain that was it for me. I thought I was dead. Sure, he'll do the dive, a fancy dive off of a very small rock, but off a cliff, no. He'll insist on giving me a heart attack. So yeah, unfortunately, Jack and Daxter has been robbed from me. So if you feel like it, by all means, hunt the bastard down and beat him to death and get my copy back. I'm all for that. I don't know where he's gone. Well, until then, I'm afraid it's gone. Let's see now, updates in my life. I made a very character building discovery about myself. It gave me a very deep insight into who I am. I really despise buying shoes. It's awkward, it's tedious, it's just not a fun process. I buy new shoes about once a year, really, unless my shoes that I have at the time just happen to just fall apart, which is prone to happen to me. But I went to buy some new shoes today, and I honestly had all these different kinds of shoes, and then they're all in different sizes, and my foot size varies. Sometimes I'm a 7, sometimes I'm an 8. I have small feet. I have little pedophile feet. That's the only way I can put them. Not the best way to refer to myself, I know, but you find a better term. Maybe smurf feet or dwarf feet. I don't know. They're small. But anyway, so I was buying them, and you know, it's really awkward because they ask you if you're doing okay, and you're like, no, obviously I'm not. My current shoes are falling apart, and I need to buy new ones. But like, they'll get you the shoes, they'll ask you if you're okay, you gotta walk around in them, and you do this walk that you'll never do ever in your life, except for when you're buying shoes. You kind of test them out in weird ways that aren't really applicable to the real world. But as well as that, they stare at you when you try on the shoes. And so you're sitting there, tying your shoelaces, when you realise, because you have an audience, because people are looking at you, you just completely forget how to tie your shoelaces. And then you do it anyway, you do it regardless, you give it your best endeavour. And all of a sudden you realise when you're done that you're just sitting there with your fingers locked into your shoelaces. And then you gotta try and act casual. I don't think I can get in this waterfall, can I? No, I can't. It's worth a shot though. On a happy note, I got the shoes in the end. It just wasn't a pleasant experience is all. I've got to stop holding down R1 here. This guy's just trying to free run up everything. Oh, by the way, if you've watched my Diablo 3 video. Now, Diablo 3 probably isn't going to be an actual series. I just wanted to throw up at least one video. I got another part. I got part 2. It's possible there's a part 3, but that's not certain just yet. Oh, Jesus, up there somewhere. I'd imagine I have to climb up that way elsewhere. You would know if you watched that part that I had to do a presentation in work. I'm going for a team manager position. And in that presentation, it was kind of based around Game of Thrones.
Keep your distance!
Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't you dare. Oh, you shot me, you fucker. Wait a minute, why was that pistol working? Damn right I'm gonna kill him. Fucker just shot me. Tit for tat, buddy. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And you just shot me. I don't have any guns, so I'm gonna have to get creative with what I'm going to do to you, but it's not going to be nice. Anyways, just get back here. I just want to have some words with you. With my fists. My fists want to have some words with your face. So come back here. Although I don't like Edward's chances. I mean, the assassins are killing machines, so... Alright, nice open plane. Now's the time to do it. Oh, he turned on me. Alright, counter. Oh! Oh, nice and quick! Jesus!
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Did he just throw away a perfectly good hidden blade? He's not going to be a great assassin, is he? Although I suppose he's a pirate rather than an assassin, so... Alright, let's just scout out here ahead. Oh, jeez. Huh! That is a very conveniently located ship. First of all, though, before we do anything, there's plenty back there that I've missed, isn't there? Alright. I'm gonna run back and get this stuff. Let's see here now. Okay. So we're gonna run on back. But yeah, so I did the presentation. I can't remember if I finished this train of thought. But I did the presentation and it went spectacularly well. I'm happy to say. I didn't think it would, really, because I was second last to give my presentations, and everybody else's was very, it was very, you know, fact and figure oriented, whereas mine was more so just a couple of PowerPoints and then just me talking. So, it really could have gone one way or the other, but fortunately, it went incredibly well. Well, that was just embarrassing. Okay. So now, people, I know this whole exploration might not necessarily be the most exciting. Alright, so we need to get up there. Might not be the most exciting, but like I said, I want this to be as complete a walkthrough as I can possibly give you all. I did hear the that music icon there on the map. I do know that that's a sea shanty, and I did hear from a guy I work with that they can be a bit of a bitch to hunt down. Apparently they fly away when you get close to them. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and point a bit of a plot loophole thingy here. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to do something silly here. Hup! Oh, we got it. But I love that the guy, you know, like, Edward was reading the letter. I love that he said, "I'm sure I will recognize you by the costume of your secret order." So, he had no idea what the man looked like, but he's like, "I know you have a very secret order with a very distinctive uniform that's very easy to pick out in a crowd. I'll spot you by that." The assassins are clearly doing something wrong with their uniforms if that's how easily they'll get found, but hey, what you gonna do? Alright, you know, I might not get everything here on this island just now. I'm sure exploration wise we can come back. So what I think I'll do is let me see here. What's this thing? Alright, yeah, May and Stella, that seems unique, so I'm gonna check that out and then I'm gonna get back to the storyline. Just because I don't want to bore you guys too much, you know. I know there are people out there who will appreciate the effort gone into giving as complete a walkthrough as possible, but at the same time, I can't appeal to everybody, but I gotta do my best. Right, up we go, up and at 'em, and over we go. Go. Progress is being made. I like progress. Anyways, how you guys all been? Have you seen any good movies lately? I saw Gravity last night, in fact. Absolutely amazing movie. I recommend it to anyone and everyone. It was perfect for the kind of movie that it was. I couldn't fault it in any way. Just everything about it was beautiful. Oh, geez, I just climbed it by accident, but sure, I'll interact. Align the shape on the highlighted object. Okay. Seems easy enough. Yeah, that wasn't too hard. Oh, reach, but it's like all the way over there. And it's guarded by a pig. I don't stand a chance. Nah, dig, dig. That was probably the most complex setup I've ever seen to disguise the most lazily hidden object ever. Like, I know the Mayans are pretty known for for being needlessly complex and stuff, but come on. There really was no need for that. Although, you know, just about everything else is pretty nearby, so I'm sorry, people. We're gonna get it all. Because, I mean, this stuff, the chests and everything, you kind of need the money from them to get Edward equipped and upgraded and stuff, and... Oh! There's our sea shanty. Let's give it a bash anyway and see if we can catch the bastard. Oh, of course, he just waited. Apparently it's some sort of magic sea shanty that only runs away when you get close to it. Alright, you little bastard. You better be a good song. You better have a beautiful harmony in there somewhere, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed. We nearly got it. We nearly... Oh, God, that's not fair. It has an unfair advantage. It can just fly over the water while I run like an absolute spanner. Stop fluttering away, you magic crap. Did I lose it? I lost it. Well, fuck you anyway. I didn't want you. Stupid sea shanty. Alright, I'm just gonna get this twinkly chest. And might as well get that animus fragment while we're here. Shouldn't we? Shouldn't we? You know what? I don't really want to put some effort into finding out how to climb that tree. Just gonna, yeah, mark that one. And that's where we're gonna make our way now. Get the actual storyline underway. I suppose I can dedicate more time to exploration as I go. Try and divide it up as evenly as I can. Because like I said, I don't want it to be... I'm a bit worried now that this whole video has just been more exploration than anything, so... Let's get a bit of a actual storyline going on then, shall we? Bad call. Bad call! Yeah, knew it. I try to get some storyline underway, and what do? I break my spine. There's a message in there somewhere, I'm just choosing to ignore it. But yeah, Gravity. Incredible movie. Absolutely beautiful. The 3D is... I hate 3D, generally. It's a gimmick, in my opinion.
That schooner will do me just fine.
That schooner will do just fine. Let's just synchronize first. So yeah, Captain Phillips is the next movie that I want to go see. At the time that I'm recording this, I still haven't seen it just yet, but it's very much on my to see list.